Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am so excited to share with you. If you watch my vlogs, you might have seen some sneak peeks on this, but I had recently purchased another bulk mystery jewelry box from shopgoodwill.com, and I want to unbox it with you guys. Now, little preference, I did actually break into this box already. I am not one of those people who can just set it aside and forget it, so I had to see what was inside. I haven't gone through all the pieces, but I did a quick skim through, and some of the children's jewelry I already passed off to Amelia because she went through it with me, and she loves the colorful plastic jewelry, so I let her have all that already. But most of it is still in the box, so we're going to look through it together, and I'm excited to share this with you. I'll talk about the prices and everything as we're unboxing. Okay guys, so here is the box of jewelry just as it came, and I will give you the name or the description of what I bid on real quick. All right, so it was titled 8.8 pounds of assorted jewelry and accessories bulk grab bag. I was the only bid on this. The minimum bid was $9.99, and I bid $9.99 and I won. Nobody bid against me, which I've never had that happen before on this site. Usually there's a lot of bids. And after, there's always like fees, there's handling fees, shipping fees, taxes, all that. After all that, I paid $29.95. So that's what I paid total for all of this. Now I'm going to dump it out so we can start looking through it very carefully. Okay, we're just going to turn it upside down. Okay. Now, with these bulk boxes in the past, I've found there's a lot of broken and like individual earrings that don't have a match. That happens. But I have found that even with the broken pieces and nothing has been like spectacular out of these boxes, although I did get a Pandora bracelet one time, which was very exciting. But typically it's a lot of costume, sometimes vintage. But I have made a really good profit with these in the past. So that is why I keep buying them. Also, I love selling jewelry. It's such an easy thing to list, an easy thing for storing and all of that. So that is why I keep purchasing these. I've just found them to be very profitable and fun. So, all right, we're going to go through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple different piles. I'm going to make a pile of stuff that can go in another jewelry grab bag, but this one, I do sell this stuff out of here that I won't be able to sell individually. I will sell in bulk for crafters. So it won't be anything that has any value at all. It'll just be stuff that someone might want to use for their crafts, broken pieces, individual earrings, things that don't have value. That's where that's going to go. And the other pile I'm going to make will be for stuff that I'm planning to individually sell. All right, so 2 piles. And I will actually put single earrings in a separate pile till I get to the end to see if they have a match. But all right, so like this, these pieces, this is broken, very broken. And this is just like a homemade, very cheap earring. So both of those are going to go in the crafters pile. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys everything from in here because there's so much, but this is going to go in crafters pile. That's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun little plastic earring. Set that to the side. A lot of this is just costume, and that, like I said before, that's what I found with the other boxes as well, is just a lot of costume jewelry, and it takes forever to pull everything apart sometimes, by the way, but it's fun for me, and it's such an easy thing to list that I do enjoy doing these. Not all the time. I'm not going to only do these. You know, my business doesn't rely on these boxes, but it is a nice little thing to add on. So this brand I came across tons in my other jewelry boxes. It just says NY on it. It is just like a costume jewelry company that makes a lot of jewelry because I find it quite often. It's not quality pieces, but sometimes I do try to sell them because some of them are beautiful, but I think this is kind of, it's very funky, but it just feels really cheap. So I'm going to put that in the no pile. That's going to be the crafters jewelry lot. Some single earrings. There's another, like, there was a lot of these homemade earrings in here that I noticed before. So all of those are going to go in the crafters jewelry lot. I think someone was making their own earrings and they just, yeah, they're not very good quality. Here's another one. They just like made this pin into an earring. Here's another one. There's just a massive amount of these in here. So, oh, that's separate. All of these like leather cutouts I'm going to go ahead and set aside. They all seem to be homemade. All right, so here's a single earring. I don't think this is anything. This is very, very cheap little stretch bracelet. Some single earrings. That's kind of cute. Little bracelet. It's very worn. Put that aside to the crafter's lot. I was looking at this when I opened the box. I couldn't figure out what the heck it's supposed to do. I think it's missing pieces. So we'll put that in the crafter's lot. This looks like it could be vintage. No, the clasp does not look vintage. So I don't think it is, but it could be like a vintage style. I'll put this in the maybe sell pile. I'll put that in the sell pile for now, but I might edit that out depending on how much I get out of here because I have to make at least my $30 back. I don't know. And this just, I don't know. We'll put that in the sell pile for now. Big old bangle. It looks pretty damaged. So we'll put that in the crafters. Here's a broken piece. This is a choker. It's kind of cute. I'll put that in the sell pile. I saw two of these beaded necklaces. They're identical, just different colors, and they don't have a brand on them. So I'll just put those in the sell pile though. This is a vintage necklace. You can tell by the clasp, but it's very yellowed and not very good quality. So we'll put that in the crafter's lot. By the way, if you guys are interested in the crafters jewelries, if you are crafters and you like using these pieces for making stuff, I have several of them listed. I've sold quite a few of them, but I have several listed because I had bought you guys like 100 pounds of jewelry last time. So this is only 8 pounds. This isn't too much, but I do have several of those available in my closet. So check it out. My Poshmark closet's always linked down below. Here's another one of these homemade earrings. Lots of these homemade earrings. I'm just going to be constantly pulling these out and sending them into the crafter's lot. This is kind of a pretty little beaded woven bracelet. I'll set that in the sell. A lot of the sell I will edit down. Anything that I think possibly could sell, I'll put in that pile for now, but I might edit it down at the end. That's very cheap. Oh, I've sold one of these homemade bracelets before. This is like leather, and then they use a bullet shell to make these. They're actually kind of cool, and the last one I listed did sell, so I'll list that. Not for much, I don't think, but put some single earrings over here and some broken pieces over there. That one was a push pin too. That happens a lot. I find a lot of push pins in these. Like people can't tell the difference. Okay, this feels and looks extremely cheap. The stone is kind of nice, but yeah, I don't think that's anything. We'll put that in the crafters. Here's another push pin. Those are not jewelry. This is kind of a fun necklace. Look at that. I don't think it's anything significant or special. It has a hang tag, but there's no branding on it. I just think it's kind of funky with the clear plastic and the gold links in it. So I'll put that in the sell pile. That's kind of fun. Anything kind of fun, I will try to sell. All right, these big old statement necklaces. You guys remember when these were like everybody wore these all the time in the like in the 2010s. I had a bunch of these, but you know what this reminds me of? These necklaces reminds me of Danny from Coffee Break with Danny. I think that was her name. Anyway, she wore these all the time. But I'm going to set that in the sell pile because I do actually still sell those. People still are wearing them and buying them. So some single earrings. Let's see. Sorting through these is the thing I like the least about buying these boxes is sorting them. It takes so long. Everything gets stuck together. It's kind of crazy. Okay, this is like zip tied. That's weird. I don't know what the materials on this are. Oh, I might try to sell that. It's kind of funky. Some individual earrings, some broken pieces. Just kind of separate those. There's a pretty little ring, little bow. It's kind of fun. If I get enough individual, like little rings like that aren't like that special, I might lot them up and sell them as a lot. Sometimes I will do that with earrings too. All right, this is definitely broken. More of these earrings. There are so many of these. It's kind of crazy how many there were of those in there. 50 cents. Someone tried to sell this at a garage sale. This is just a leather beaded bracelet, and it feels pretty cheap. I don't even think that's real leather. We'll put that in the craft lot. That's actually an earring. Okay, we'll put that in the single earrings. I'm not going to make a decision on the earrings until I see if they have matches. Once I know if they have matches, then I'll decide if they're worth selling or not, but I'm just kind of checking them to the side until I see if they have a match. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It's a little faux pearl ring. I've never seen that. I'll put that in the sell pile. I can lot that up. Sorry, this cord is getting in my way. Let me move that out of the way. There we go. That's better. Okay. More broken. This is like a handmade. Oh, that's kind of pretty though. Looks like someone used leather, you know, strand, and these beads are actually really pretty. I'm gonna put that in the sell pile. Bracelet. I don't know. This feels super cheap. I'll just put it in the sell pile for now. I'm gonna have to edit that down. I'm just kind of trying to do like the most easiest decisions first, you know, like, okay, that's definitely not quality, or that's definitely broken kind of decisions. And then I'll come back and make the edit down after. That's kind of how I did it the last couple times, and it seemed to work well. Just getting all these cheap earrings out of the way. What's this? Okay, this is definitely from Charming Charlie's. I remember loving that store in 2010. And this is so tarnished. Look at this. Very tarnished and not in good condition. So that goes in the craft pile. This feels weird. Oh, this is vintage though. That is very vintage clasp. So this is some sort of a vintage necklace, but I don't know what these are made of. Usually when I see these kind of balls, they have like the string right here where you can kind of move the string. That doesn't have it, and it feels really lightweight, but look at this clasp. That is a vintage clasp. It has some age, you can tell. So I'm gonna put that in the sell pile. I need to research what the heck that is. Oh, I found my first pair of earrings. Look at that. They happen to be next to each other. Those are kind of pretty. This is something I could lot up with multiple other earrings and sell as like vintage style. They're not vintage, but they do have a style of being vintage. So we'll set those aside into the sell pile. Okay, what is this? Little bangle, no markings. I'm not sure on that one. I'll put that in the sell pile for now. We can edit it later if we need to. All right. This is broken. I remember looking at this, trying to figure out what it was. It's definitely broken though. It's supposed to go to something, and I don't know what that something is. So I will put that in the craft pile. I hope you guys can see okay. I can't see what you're seeing, so I don't know if the angle is all right. Okay, this is pretty. That's pretty. Huh. Hold on. Can you guys see those stones? They're glass, but that's really pretty. I like the combination of that, the gold with that light mint green is really beautiful. And it feels fairly heavy. Like the chain feels heavy. This part feels light. The chain feels heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and try to sell that. All right. This is very stretched out and broken. So donate, or not donate. We'll put that in the crafter stuff. Some broken pieces. Oh, what is this? That's very funky, very broken, and kind of stretched in a weird way. So we'll go ahead and put that in the crafters. I'm gonna move you guys up a little bit. I feel like I'm showing you off-camera stuff. Okay. Oh, I like this color too. I'm really drawn to these mint green with the gold links. And look, this has a $30 price tag, so that someone bought this from like a boutique for $30 and never wore it, and that is pretty, so I'm definitely going to try to sell that. Okay, this is nothing. That goes in the crafters. Some more broken pieces. Whoa, that's funky. It's got an earring stuck to it. So this is like a handmade bracelet. Is it a bracelet? Yeah, it is, because it has this loop right here that goes like that. It's kind of funky, but I think I'll put it in the crafters lot. Dropped something. Okay, I think these are real tiger's eye beads. They look like they could be. I'll set that in the sell pile for now. Here's another push pin. I might keep that one for my push pin board. I could use a few of these. Actually, let me set some of the push pins aside. I need more push pins for my board. So, oh, that's a really pretty earring. I hope I find the match to that. There's another pretty one. All right, this feels extremely cheap and light, so I'll put that in the crafters. All right, look how fast I'm going through this. I'm so proud of myself. It can take a long time to do this, you guys, but as long as you enjoy jewelry, it should be fun. This is pretty. I'll put that in the sale. If you don't enjoy jewelry, don't ever try to buy one of these because there's so much in here. It takes so long to go through. This is very damaged, so we'll put that in the crafters. But it can be a really good return on investment, so it is worth it if you have the patience for it. It can just take a long time. Also, I found, because I don't know a lot about jewelry, I'm kind of learning more about it. This is homemade, but I'm not going to try to sell that. But this is a great way to learn, you guys. This is doing mystery boxes is a great way to learn a new category. So I used to love doing that with ThreadUp. Like I would buy mystery shoe boxes and purse boxes to learn more new brands and quality and all of that. And it was very helpful. So I would recommend, if you're wanting to learn more about jewelry, this is a really good way to do it because you get to touch and feel and see quality, and you have to look things up and you learn about things. So, all right, this looks pretty. Put in the sell pile. Here's some more single earrings. This is very broken. I think I already set one of these aside too that was broken. There was a couple of these earrings. I think they're earrings. I'm not sure what they are. They're broken. Okay. Got more of these leather handmade earrings. That's an earring. That's an earring. Okay. My single earring pile is getting very large. Oh, those are pretty yellow beads. Look at those beads. I really like the faceting on those. They're really pretty. I don't sell a lot of just like beaded necklaces, but that one's beautiful, so I will try to sell that actually. I like this bangle as well. I do like to find several bangles and lot them up and make a lot of bangles because people do enjoy like stacking those usually and wearing them together. So single earrings. Okay, here's some of these little beaded bracelets. I don't usually try to sell these. They're just so common. So I'll put those in the other pile. Here's another push pin for me. Okay, these are all single earrings. And then a broken piece. Another broken piece. This is a little bracelet. It looks like it has some sort of branding, but I don't recognize it. I'll put it in this crafter's lot. Another push pin for me. Earrings. Oh, here's another beaded necklace stuck to a broken earring. Oh, sorting jewelry out or like untangling things. Oh gosh, that's the hardest part. I bought one lot last time that was all silver jewelry, and that's where I found the Pandora bracelet. That's where all of the valuable stuff was, but it was so tangled in such a tight knot. It took forever to free anything from that pile. And that's where I found the good stuff though, because I think the employees who were sorting didn't want to try to unravel it. So it was more worth their time to just sell it in a big lot. But anyway, these beaded necklaces, while they are beautiful, I don't think they have enough value. So I'm going to put those in the crafters. Here is like a faux pearl necklace. Again, same thing as the last one. It just doesn't have enough value. It's not broken or anything, but I'll put that in the crafters lot. Try to sort some of this out. Sorry, it's hard to keep finding things to talk about when I'm just sorting this. Jewelry. Yeah, I don't think that has any worth. So leave me comments down below and let me know, have you guys ever ordered these? And if you have, like, what kind of key terms or like what do you look for when you're searching for these boxes? Because I've tried a few different terms. Like I've used bulk, I've used grab bag, stuff like that I find commonly used in their descriptions. And anyway, just let me know if you guys have any recommendations. This looks vintage. Really like the clasp on this. Interesting though. Huh, is it missing something? It's pretty. Put that in the sell pile. Okay. This is just like a little leather band with I don't know what that means. Looks like it's, I don't know. It's not anything I'm going to try to save. I don't know what it was. Some earrings. It's cheap earrings. There's so many of these leather handmade earrings in here. It's kind of crazy. All right. It's like someone was trying to make a store out of them and then just donated them all, and they ended up in this box. This is definitely a handmade necklace. It's kind of funky though. I don't know. I might try selling that. I don't know if anyone wants that, but I might try selling it. Funky sells, you guys. It's the most random stuff sometimes that sells, you know? Like that term, ugly sells. I feel like it's very accurate sometimes. Oh, what is happening here? Two things, I think. This is, oops, my finger got stuck. This is a little bracelet, and it says IMY on it. Emmy, and it's probably someone's initials. And this is a handmade little bracelet. Kind of reminds me of the Queen of Hearts. It has those colors to it, and this looks like a red heart right there. But I'm gonna just put that in the grab bag. Broken pieces. By the way, I do still have a cold, so if you're wondering about my voice, that is what's going on with my voice. So just setting aside a bunch of single earrings real quick, getting them out of our way while we sort out some of these bigger pieces. We'll get to the single earrings at the very end. Okay. To see what matches we have. Ooh. Okay. This is a very long necklace. It has quite a lot happening. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It's hard to hold it up, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel very well made. So we'll go ahead and just put this in the crafters lot. All of these like bangles that are just like basic enamel ones, those all go in the crafters lot. This bangle's kind of neat though. I like the shape of it, so I'll put this one in the to sell. Trying to get some of these pieces apart. That is really pretty. I hope I have the other one of that. That's pretty. Okay. This is very stretched out and broken, so that'll go in the crafters. Oh, I think this matches a bracelet we put aside. Let me put that in the shelf for now. Here's more of those earrings. Dang, that crafters lot is getting big, you guys. It is getting big. But my to sell pile is about the same size as the crafters lot right now, so that's not bad. This is funky. Look how funky that is. Does it have any branding? I don't see any branding. So it's just like this like chunky chain that's like wrapped around itself with these big faux crystals. I don't know. It's kind of funky. Anything kind of funky, like I said before, I will try to sell, and it usually does okay. It does okay. It's not like, you know, a ton of money, but that's the thing about these. Like, I'm not expecting to get like a huge return on any of these individual items, but I only paid, what was it, $30 for all of it, basically, a little under $30 for everything. So there will be, I feel like I will get a pretty good profit in general, but okay. Trying to separate some of this. Getting down to the harder to separate. This is vintage clasp. It feels handmade though, but I think this might be handmade from like the 90s, and it's actually fairly well made, but look at the barrel clasp. It's really pretty. So I think I'll try to sell that. It's beautiful. I like the colors. Okay, here's another earring. Oh, this is so wound up in the center here. This is where it gets difficult. I'm trying to just pull apart anything that's easy to get apart first. Okay. This is a faux pearl 3-strand necklace, but is it vintage? I like, as you can tell, I like vintage best when it comes to jewelry. If I can put in the key term vintage, it always helps it sell. It does look like vintage clasp, and it actually looks very well made as well. So I will try to sell that. It's pretty. Single earrings. Funky, funky. Oh, what's this? This is pretty. A couple things here. I like these wooden beads. Are they wood? They look wood. Another vintage clasp, so we'll sell that. This has stars on it. It's very tarnished and does feel cheap, so we'll put that in the grab bag. Grab bag, single earrings, bunch of single earrings. I'm definitely seeing some of these are matches to things I put over there already, so we'll have some matches. This is very tarnished and cheap, so we'll put that in the grab bag. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I like that little medallion on there, but this is very dirty and tarnished, so we'll put that in the grab bag. Grab bag for this as well, I think. What does that say? That says something on it. I'm going to put that in the sell pile, because whenever it's got a branding on it, I always like to at least see what it says before I put it in the grab bag. Okay, I'm just separating some single earrings here. Oh, that's very pretty, like vintage style. It's not true vintage, but that's quite pretty. At least I don't think it's true vintage. It might be vintage, but not like super old vintage. It could be from like 90s, but I'll put that in the sell pile. Grab bag, more single earrings, lots of these little ones. All these like little studs I will end up putting in the grab bag, but I'm just gonna separate them for now. Broken pieces, earrings. Ay. There's a lot of earrings. I don't know what that. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Just trying to get all these earrings out of the way real quick. All right, more little beaded bracelets in the grab bag. This is pretty. I really like that little heart. there's a name for that. Is that filigree? What is the, it's not filigree. What's the name for that? You guys would know. Anyway, I think that's pretty. I'm going to put that in the sell pile. I have to look up key terms a lot because I'm not great at remembering things like that. I have a hard time. My memory sometimes is a little lacking. Trying to unwind this green necklace real quick because it is seeming to be stuck to everything. Trying to get it out of here. Okay, I got this out. This is just a leather brace or necklace. I'll put that in the crafters. All right, another faux pearl necklace. This one feels quite cheap. Crafters. Getting to the really wound up stuff. Oops, sorry I bumped you guys. All right, this necklace was causing problems because it is, can you guys even see that? It's just like this really crazy chain with all these different strands and funky. I don't know. This might be good for like whimsy goth. Like I feel like there's a lot of keywords I could use for this. So I'll set that aside. I don't want it to get tangled in anything though. So I'm going to set it in its own little pile because it's got so many moving parts. Really trying to get this green necklace out of here, but it's just wrapped on everything. Is that the end of it? Almost. What are you attached to? Dang it. Okay. Well, this is not attached to anything. Ooh, that feels heavy. Okay, that's not a vintage clasp, but these beads feel heavy. So I don't know if they're real pearls, but if they're not, they're well made either way. It's quite heavy. So I'm gonna put that in the sell pile. Okay, that goes in the crafters. Okay, here's a very funky necklace. Yikes. I don't know. Like I've said, funky does sell sometimes. I might as well put that in the sell pile. We'll just see what happens. You know, it takes almost no time to photograph this jewelry. So, and no space to store it. Sometimes it's worth taking a chance on stuff. Okay, what is this? Oh my good Lord. Could you come off there, please? Thank you. All right, this is a handmade choker. It's kind of funky though. I like it. It's like, kind of funky. I don't know. Oh, just wants to hook onto everything. Stop it. Stop it. I'll put that in the crafters. I don't want to deal with it. All right, individual earrings. Boop. Put those over there. Come apart. Everything just come apart. All these earrings will like hook through a necklace and then keep it stuck to another necklace. Oh, it's a pain. It's a pain. Okay, I have no idea how long I've been filming for. Oh, we're already at 30 minutes in, guys. I'm just gonna break that one. I don't care. We're getting close though. Like I can feel close to getting. Look at this. There's hardly any left. This is one of those little Buddha ones that's very broken. We'll put that in the crafters. I still can't get this green one out. Oh man, you guys, this is the worst part. Usually at this point I would get frustrated and I would stop, and then I would come back to it later because I start to get frustrated with how wound up everything is. This has a tag on it. I don't know what it says. Savannah? Just a broken leather chain. This is so wrapped inside of here. Let me get it. Okay, this is a natural stone vintage. I don't know what kind of stone that is, but it's very beautiful. And I think it's a choker. It's pretty. My fingers are getting quite dirty from the jewelry though. I'll have to go wash my hands when I'm finished. Oh my God. Come apart, you guys. This is just another handmade one that I'm going to put in the crafters. What is that? That's a little butterfly. Oh, how sweet. It feels very cheap though, so I'm going to put that in the crafters. Ooh, I got that out. That's very cheap. That'll go in the crafters. These two are like married. They do not want to come apart. This can be like an ASMR video for you guys. Dang. Trying to untangle jewelry. Frick. Okay. Why are you so tangled? Can this come out? Nothing can come out now. Everything's like we're together forever. Nothing wants to come apart. Everything is stuck. Okay, this is crafters. Will you come out? You don't seem like you'd be too hard to come out. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, this one. How cute it has a little fish. Can you guys see the little fish Pete's? Oh, it's a vintage barrel too. I might try to sell that. I think that's kind of funky. Okay, we'll do it. Let's do it. Let's go wild and crazy today. This is another necklace. Very tarnished. I'm trying to see if it has markings on it though. Ooh, it says something on there. Put that in the loop pile. I need to look at that in a loop. Come out, come out, come out, come out. Please come out for me. Oh, why are you so stuck together? I can't even tell which one this goes to anymore. So confused. I think this is, yeah. Haha. Ha 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 ha. We got the green one. We did it. Okay. I think this is pretty, but I think it's broken, which is why I was so confused. Oh no. Yeah, it's broken, but I think I can fix that. It's supposed to just hook right here. Is it? Yep. I fixed it. So that's pretty. I like it. We'll sell that. Okay. You guys, oh, I forgot about this pile. My pile is getting so small. Oh, what's happening? Is this one necklace? Oh, I thought this was a pile of stuff to unwind, but I think this is actually just one necklace that is funky as can be. Look at that. I like it though. I like it. I'll sell that. I had it just sitting to the side to unwind, but turns out it was already unwound. All right, let's see. Now we're getting to it. Things are loosening up finally. Here is another, what looks to be homemade. Oh, but it has something on here. What does it say? Oh, my terrible eyes. Where's my loop? Let me find my loop. Ha ha ha. I had it the whole time. What does that say? Oh my gosh. By the way, if I've never told you guys before, the reason I have such a hard time seeing things is because I am actually almost legally blind in one of my eyes, in my right eye. If I was 1 degree worse with my eyesight, I would be blind in that eye. I have the strongest prescription available for that side, my right side. It says Elena. I think it says Elena Yug. Elena Yug. I don't know what that is. So I will put this in this lookup pile and we'll figure that out. Let's see what this says too. While I'm at it, was it that side? It's got hair stuck in it, which is kind of yucky, but I cannot. Even with the loop, you guys, I cannot see what that says. No, even with the loop, I absolutely cannot read it. It does say something, but I'm gonna have to have my daughter help me. Yeah, my eyes are just so bad. I do wear contacts, so with my contacts, I can see fairly well. But if it wasn't for my contacts, I would be hopeless. I can't see anything. Though my whole world is a blur. Been that way since birth, by the way. It's not like it's gotten worse over the years. I've just always had terrible eyesight. That's how I was born. This feels well made. Oh my gosh, this is so tangled, you guys. Undo this one and see if that helps. Get it out. Perfect. Okay. This actually feels pretty well made, so I will try to sell that. This is nothing, so that'll go in the crafters. Okay, got this one untangled. It also feels pretty well made. I like these beads. They're very beautiful. So we'll put that in the cell. Now we're coming down to it, guys. This is an interesting combination of chains and faux pearls. It's got a string hanging off of it, but I don't know. It doesn't feel very well made. And it's kind of got an odd shape to it. It doesn't look like it lays right. I'm going to not sell that. Here's another one for the crafters lot. I don't mind the handmade ones as long as they look like were well made and have good quality, you know, quality pieces used. But the ones that just look like they're falling apart, those are the ones I'm just going to put in the crafters lot. Because crafters can use the pieces. They can deconstruct the items and use the pieces for something. So that's why they buy these cheap jewelry lots where they can get a lot of stuff for crafting purposes. So yes, I have sold quite a few of those crafters lots in the past. They don't sell for much, but it does help me make back some of the money I invest in these pretty quickly. And then I obviously make more on the individual pieces I sell. This is quite twisted up, but I'm wondering if that's worth selling even. I might just try it. is getting into everything. Sorry I bumped you guys again. I sure hope that this video is being filmed well. I can't see, so I hope you guys, hope it's not blurry. I hope you can see what I'm doing and all of that. So every time I look up, it looks like it's all right. So there is like this thing right here. I think it is what is causing all the problems. And I believe it's an earring. Let me try to get that out of the way. What are you and why are you so destructive, mister? You are hooked to literally everything. This is a jagged piece of metal that everything is hooked onto. Causing all the problems. Why, sir? Why are you doing that? All right, well, I got this untangled for now. This is like a giant, I don't know, it's like crocheted. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like it? It's kind of different. Put that in the sale pile. Here is another faux pearl. There's so many faux pearl necklaces. Every time I get one of these these bulk lots, this one's kind of pretty though. I like all the different strands. It's definitely not super well made, but it is pretty. I think I will try to sell that one. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're so close. We are so close. Almost there. Here is the end of this. Ha! This is broken. Okay, this is broken. Doesn't feel well made anyways. That's Crafters. Fabulous. Just a few pieces left. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, this is an earring. This is a cheaply made bracelet. Crafters. Crafters now. I really like the color of this necklace. This pink necklace that's woven into everything. I just cannot get. And you guys see this metal piece that I'm talking about? I don't know what the heck this is, but it is just like everything is wound up on it. What are you and why are you causing us problems right now? I'm out of here. I'm just gonna yank everything off of this thing. Stupid. I don't know if it belongs to any of this. I don't think it does. I think it was just in there being a troublemaker. Ah, you stupid thing. It was. This little whatever piece of metal was binding everything together. You son of a gun. You guys, this is starting to get annoying. I have to take Alexa to the mall today to get something, and now I'm feeling the pressure of time. It's taking a long time. Haha! We got this one out. Okay. Is it? Oh, it's pretty. I really like it. I was worried it was getting all ruined in that pile, but look how beautiful that is. The colors are so nice. I really like that. I'm going to sell that. Okay, what is this? How do you come off of here? Just like that. Okay, we got our big old pearl strand. These ones feel pretty well made, so we are going to try to sell those. Yes, we are. All right, you guys, my sell pile is huge this time. I'm so excited. Nothing amazing in there, though. There really wasn't anything like no home runs, just a lot of bread and butter. But for the investment, like I mentioned before, totally worth it. Okay, come on. Last little bit here. Let's get through it. This has a label on it. It says BUR. Let's unchain this. Okay, got this one off. Oh, we're so close, you guys. We are so close, and my fingers are like black. Okay. This is the one that said BUR. Yeah, I don't know what that stands for. If you guys know, let me know. I think it says BUR, or it says 80R. I'm not sure. One of those. And then it just has this little angel on it, the pendant. I'll set that aside. I don't think it feels nice, but who knows? This one has like a Roman guy on it. This was unbelievably wound in here. My goodness. I think we're almost there though. Started out strong, you guys. I really did. Fading fast. Okay, I think there's 3 things happening in here. Let's see if I can get this one off first. Yeah, that one came off fairly easily. Just a silver chain with these little hoops at the end, and it says something on there. Let's see what that says. Old Robin. Old Robin. I have no idea what that is, so I'll put that aside. Old Robin. This also says something. This one says canvas. Just says canvas. I think there might be 3 necklaces here. Is there? Can't tell. Ooh, got that one off. Okay. Are you one thing? You are one thing that has a knot in the center. This is the one that said Canva, and it has this like Roman thing on there, but it doesn't feel very, it feels quite cheap. We'll put that in the crafters, and this looks quite, oh, are you broken? I thought it was broken, but maybe they're meant to move around like that. Let's see. I don't know what the heck is going on with this piece. I think it's broken, so we'll put that in the crafters. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you guys. Excuse the other messes on my desk. This is the crafters pile, and this here is our sale pile, which is bigger, so that's quite exciting. And now let's move the earrings over, and we'll see what we have for matches. All right. I think most of these are not really sellable. These are metal, you guys. Think of how heavy that would be on your ear. It's quite heavy. I don't think I want to try to sell those. There was a couple pairs that I thought were beautiful that I wanted to sell. So let's see if we can find those. I like these. These are 1928, I can tell. I used to buy this jewelry when I was in high school. This brand was sold at Macy's. These are quite vintage, but I don't see a match. This one I would probably be able to see the match pretty quickly. All right, I'm going to make a pile of the ones that I want to find over here. This I know I don't have, so I'll put that in crafters. Ones that I know I don't like, I'll just go ahead and put in crafters. Oh, I found a match. This is one I do want to sell. Look how pretty those are. I really like those. Okay, put those in the sell pile. Trying to find matches of those. Yeah, I like the druzy ones. The druzy ones I will try to sell. Oh, this is that little heart. Did I ever find the other one of that? I don't know. Let's see here. That's kind of cheap and ugly. I wanted to find the match to that. That's kind of a funky but fun earring. Okay. There's my match pile there. Find me those matches. This is a match. Yeah, I'll sell those. Kind of funky. These have a match. Do I want to sell those? I kind of bent this getting it out, but that's easy to bend back. So yeah, I'll sell those. Fun. Fun little guys. Fun. Okay, no. There's a match to these. These are kind of fun. I wouldn't sell these individually, but maybe as a lot. They're kind of fun. Okay, if I can get enough earrings to sell as a lot, I will do that. It's pretty. That's ugly. These are ugly. These chandelier earrings are very like vintage style-esque. So if I can get enough of those, whoops, then I will make a style vintage style earring lot. So we'll put those over and sell. These are kind of funky too. Again, kind of a vintage style, like Moroccan. Those are fun though. Okay. Oh, it's the other front one. I love these. I will sell those. Look how pretty. Those are pretty. I like those. So yeah, I'll probably be making lots with most of these. There's that little devil that got us all tangled forever. There's not 2 of those. There's not 2 of these. There are 2 of these funky 1980s earrings. I might try to sell those. There are 2 of these as well, but they're quite cheap. Oy, oy, oy. Decisions, you know? Do I want to sell any of this? I don't know. Is it worth my time at this point? These have something on them. I don't know. I know these were popular for a while, but I just find them so ugly. Is it just me? I know some people probably really like this style. They do feel well made. I'll just lot them up with something. We'll just make a funky earring lot, you know? If anyone's interested in that, let me know, or go check out my closet. It might already be listed. Probably not, because I think I'm going to put this video up pretty quickly. There was only one of these, but we had to admire him because he's pretty cute. That'll go in the crafting lot, along with this one, along with a lot of these, I think. I think we're down to a lot of crafting stuff now. Oh, that's a little ballerina. How sweet. Okay. That's kind of pretty. Oh, that's kind of pretty. That's not well maintained. These are pretty enough to try to lot up. There's the other one of those, but it's broken, so those will both go in there. There's the broken piece. It's kind of fun. It's kind of pretty. They're not broken, so I can try to slot those up. Did I have another one of these? I thought I just saw another one of these. Am I confused? I don't see it now. Well, we might be coming down to the end of the matches, guys. Not seeing much for matches now. I apologize. I still have that cold. I love this. Is there another one of these? Oh, I want both of these. Purple's my favorite color, so I'm very drawn to anything purple. Found a match to that. Good. We like the matches. Let's keep them coming. Keep them coming. Looks broken. Oh, come on. Tell me I have a match to these 2. Or at least one of those. That's pretty too. That's broken. That's a match, but I don't feel like those are well made enough to keep. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just set this aside. I did. Yay, we found a match. That one's pretty. I like it. Sun. And a match to this. I like those too. They have the Laura Scott kind of... You know what? That's funny. I just noticed they have the Laura Scott, you know, kind of shape, but inside they have a fake Louis Vuitton leather. So I actually can't sell those because they are, I mean, if they just had the shape of the Laura Scott, is that right? Lauren Scott, whatever. That would be okay because it's just mimicking, but it's not like trying to copy it, but they actually used the logo of Louis Vuitton in the inside. That is a funny combination. So I'll put those in the crafters. Okay. I don't know, you guys, if there's any left of matches. I'm going to do one more quick once over and see if I can find any more matches. And if not, the rest is going to have to go into crafters. Is this the same one I just had in my hand? It must be. Match there. The matching game, the matching game. Oh, I really like this one. I wish there was a match on that. A few here that I really, really was hoping for matches, but I'm just not seeing them. Match. Funky, funky. What are you? You're kind of cool. I could make a little... Lots of these little guys. I have a lot of these. I might add one of those to my lot. Well, that's kind of pretty. Definitely no match to that, though. This one's a match. That's pretty. Those don't have matches. Put those over there. Okay. Yeah, a few more matches. A few more matches. Little black hoop earrings. I don't really have a use for those. There's more of these enamel ones. Sorry, I'm talking all quiet now. I'm getting all focused. I start to mumble when I'm like thinking hard. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I love these little delicate, like simple ones. There's a match. I might keep those. Anything else? Anything else here? This matches one of the necklaces. So I will lot those with the necklace. Okay. Just to make sure there's no more value. I don't want to accidentally throw away anything that is worth keeping and selling. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I am going to sell all of it in some sort of capacity. But if I could sell it individually, that is better. So I'm just going to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Especially since there was a couple here. I was really hoping to find matches too, but I'm just not seeing those. These are funky 80s earrings. They're also damaged though. Shoot skis. So I was hoping to find the other Drewsies. I just like these for personal use. I think they're cute. I don't think they have value necessarily, but I just like them. I was also hoping to find the match to this. It just looked really pretty and well made, but I don't see that, so that'll go in the crafters. I have 2 more of these earrings, but they're not the same color, so those will go in the crafters. I was hoping to find a match to this pretty purple flower, but I don't see that. I was hoping to find a match to this little guy. Also don't see that. I was trying to find a match to these 2. They're not here either. This little vintage inspired earring, I don't see a match to that guy. No match to this chandelier. So all those are going in the crafters. And I wanted to find the other one of these, but I didn't see that either. And I wanted to find the other one of this 1928 earring, and it is also not here, unfortunately. Okay, so all those are done. Here's a match. I like that one. Here's a match that I like. I was hoping to find the other one of this guy. Let me just make sure, because he's kind of small. I could have missed him. Let me just make sure I didn't miss this one. Oh, here's another one of those. Well, that's pretty too. Oh. Now I'm just finding more that I want to find a match to, and I don't think I have any more matches to any of these, unfortunately. Quite sad. Well, it'll make a crafter happy, hopefully. Hopefully these can be used in another way than being a set of earrings. So all of this is done. None of these have matches. All right, you guys, that is the whole thing. I really appreciate you joining me for this video and sticking around for the whole thing, because I know that was a lot of stuff to unwind and untangle and make decisions on. I will probably, as I'm listing, you know, sort out through some of this stuff that I'm planning to sell. I will probably end up not listing all of it, but I'll make that decision as I'm listing it, and or as I'm getting ready to photograph it. I'll decide if it's quality enough or not. But that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how you think I did down below. Do you think this box was worth the $29.95? I'd love to hear your comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.